Howdy folks, this is Jackers back again with another episode of our Fallout New Vegas Let's Play, this time with episode 124. And we are here at Nellis, and here with Veronica, who asked us to help her when last we met. First off, I have to warn everyone again that I am not in my best shape. Hopefully, you always hope things will get better, but right now they just don't seem to be going that way. But that doesn't mean that I won't do my best, and that certainly doesn't mean that Checkers the Courier can't give it a good old Mojave try. So I will turn it over to Checkers the Courier. Alright, well, you know, Veronica has been with us through so much. I think we should go take a look at what she's got in mind. Also, you know, if anyone was gonna know anything about getting us into a set of power armor, I imagine it'd be her folk. So, the Yangtze Memorial. You know what? That might not be a bad place to start from, since we can get in and out of Nellis kind of easy like. Let's just drift on through here. This is a good high point. We ought to be able to get a good look at things. All right, wow, it has been a long time. I'd say almost years. Unquestionably years since we've been at that shack. Anyway, let's get up to our high point here and see what we're looking at. Almost a straight shot over yonder-ish. Alright, well, let's drift on over that way past the levitating rocks. Right, these were the powder gangers? Is that the folk that like to hang out here with explosives? Then there's the cazadors that love that place. I think some death claws may be over that way too. Just a fun old place here. Hang on. What you got? I see your caution, I just don't see why. Alright, well, let's press the old space-time key. Drift a little further this way. Take a peek on out there. Oh, there's some of them powder ganger folk. Maybe they're just a bit out of my range. Oh well, you can always try. Oh, look at them fellas just kind of sneaking around over there. Just having so much fun. Oh, maybe they weren't quite out of my range. Oh my goodness, he just had that splitting headache, didn't he? Seems like his friend did too. And look at that, I've gained karma. Well, you know, there's a first time for everything. Alright. I don't know what them folks was sneaking around for over yonder, but, well, you know, let's just kind of mosey on towards... Uh-oh, I see some red on our Pip-Boy compass, but not entirely sure why. Oh, hello. It's time for bed. Veronica, you're doing that thing again. You know, where you get in front of the gun. Oh, there's another one, right? That one's going to be a little trickier. Alright, a lot trickier. What? There we go. Oh, just a pup, but well, you know. A mute fruit. Oh, looky there, a doctor's bag. And a sunset crate that is just filled with things that we're going to leave behind as we mosey. And we're a moseying. Something else. Right about yonder. And still something else. Yep, just go check on your friend there. I'm sure with a little bit of glue, maybe some tape, you'll fix everything right on up.
Nah, forget it.
No, I'm not really kind of the forgetting type. Well, I say that, but I mean with, you know, bad guys. Like them sneaking fellers, I still haven't quite forgotten. But I guess we'll just keep moseying. Don't suspect the Brotherhood's gonna come to us. 7 bottle caps, 3 dynamite, sure, why not? Sunset sarsaparilla. And a stim pack. Well, thanks. Fellers, bobby pin, 8 more bottle caps, 3 more dynamites. And that's all we need from you. As I recall, these fellers were right happy about landmines too, so I'm not actually entirely sure what my perception is. 7. Let's just be extra careful. As I recall, you know, from stories that I heard tell in the past, there's some creepy critters around the Brotherhood's hidey hole. Really? Are we still going where we... Yeah, sort of, I guess. Everything always looks different in the past. All right. I gotta give her credit, you know, she is kind of quiet for being in power armor and running around with a super sledge. I guess we could try and go up here. I don't know if we can make that incline or not, but I really do prefer to be up rather than down. Down's easier. Up's, well, you know, better for getting a downward shot on things. And, you know, making things climb to get you. And there are things. I don't know what, and I don't rightly know where. So let's make our mistakes slowly. Alright, there was one thing. There were 2 things. Alright, let's take a look around. Gotta get around this here fence somehow. Well, there's part way. I wonder. Just like that. Alright, well. What do we got here? Hidden Valley Bunker. Alright. Well, we're in close quarters. Let's switch to Elijah's lair. You know, maybe the Brotherhood will appreciate being fried by high technology. I don't actually know if this is their hidey hole, but I'm kind of feeling like it might be.
Hold on, I've got this.
Sure, you go get him.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Alright, well, let's be friendly like. You coming? Alright. Door to Hidden Valley Bunker level 1. Alrighty, down we go.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay?
Sure.
Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Sure. Your eyes always glow like
Looking
evil?
sharp, Ramos.
Behave yourself this time, Veronica.
Alright. That went well, I suppose. Talk to Elder McNamara. Well, we made contact with the Brotherhood for sure. We're familiar and wish to ignore them. Wait, what? Alright, let's see here. Familiar with the Brotherhood. Boomers can be ignored. Alright, I don't quite... Alright, let's just look around. Oh, we got the barracks here. But, of course, everything's stealing, and... not real sure which side Veronica would come down on there. Brotherhood Paladin... Brotherhood Knight... Brotherhood Knight... Veronica, where are we going? They've got turrets everywhere. Nope, not you. Wait, what? Alrighty then. And this goes... Hi.
You must be the stranger I've been hearing about. Sorry, but I'm strictly forbidden from offering our tech to outsiders like yourself.
Alrighty.
Besides, I'm a little busy right now.
Sure, sure.
Hey, Torres.
Alright. Hi. Got the medical center. You know, Veronica, you could just tell me where to go. On second thought, maybe that's not a good idea. Alright. Well, we're still within Brotherhood territory, I'm guessing. You know, by the symbol and all. Brotherhood Scribe. Y'all got that curious glow in your eyes.
Hey.
What do they feed you? Alright. Well, let's see what's this way, I guess.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Well, this looks a bit more official-like. You fellas don't know how to clean that stuff, do you? Alright, whatever. And you are Elder McNamara, I presume. But I can't talk with you, so there's that. Maybe she wants to talk
Hello,
with you
Veronica.
first.
How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
Sure?
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now.
Alright.
However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
Depends on what you want.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I think I already found one of your patrols. Both paladins were dead and, well, you know, Veronica's wearing one of their armors.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive.
Well, sure. I'll start looking right away.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface.
Well, that's
Should
right
our
handy.
worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Well, thanks. I guess we should go visit, Torres, was it? Find the Brotherhood Patrol at Repcon. I think that's the one we've done. Yep. Find them at Nellis. Huh. And a Brotherhood Patrol at Black Mountain. Fascinating. Alright, let's go see,
I'd slap him
whoa,
around, but he stood at my
whoa.
parents' wedding.
Alright.
Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through Head Scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
So, what now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face.
So, what do you think we could bring him that would change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that get his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Hey now. I don't think we want to be looking at Father Elijah quite that way.
Our elder before McNamara. He had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
Alright. Well, let's do it.
I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
Well, you know, they always say you can never go home, even if it's a bunker under a bunch of scorpions.
So,
Whoa, on Earth?
You're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely.
Yep.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess.
Yep.
Name's Hardin.
Uh-huh.
I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out.
Sure.
I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble,
Uh-huh.
and he's at the center of it.
Uh-oh.
Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure.
As you may have already heard, This entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
Oh. What about Veronica, though? She seems to go and, well, come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
And have you tried bringing this up with the Elder?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
And I suppose you'd nominate yourself, huh?
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any two others here put together.
Well,
I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
And how would you propose to do
I don't
that?
know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
Well, I'll think about it.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Huh.
What is this?
What on earth?
Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
Pardon?
What?
Veronica.
Wait, what?
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
What? I thought we were about to get in a fight. Alright, you know what? Let's just go on up and... seems like they got a bit of air conditioning in here and maybe some clean water, so maybe we'll just take a break here around the turrets where it's potentially safe. Fine looking weapon you have there, Paladin, and we'll pick up again next time. Here with the intrigue and all. Another night. I mean, it's not like they don't have beds to spare. Anyway, I would like to say thank you so much for joining Veronica and myself and, well, of course, that other Checkers fella on our journey here. Hope you found it entertaining and maybe even just a little bit informative. I would like to invite you to think of something you're truly grateful for. Something that brings you joy, warmth to your heart, and a smile to your face. Most of all, though, I'd like to ask you to please, take care.